Hello everyone and welcome back to Addo's Playtime. Today we're jumping back into Oxygen Not Included, and yes, I know it has been a while. I do apologize. I got very sick over the last week and I pretty much lost my voice and I couldn't talk. It was quite awful. It's very difficult to make content when you can't speak. But I am back and better than ever. I feel like my voice is pretty good. There might be a squeak here and there, but I promise to try to keep it as squeak free as I possibly can. All right, so let's get back into it. The last that we left off, we were trying to figure out a way down into the oil biome that we are going to destroy and take over and start making our petroleum so that we can start making steel, so that we can start doing all of the beautiful, beautiful mid to late game things. As well as I think I just am about ready to core out this entire map, probably right to the edge of the abyssalite that runs along here. So we're going to try to core out as much as we can in each episode. I may put it on, I may not. We are still going to have to try to stay away from these incredibly hot rocks for now, just because of the fact that I do not really have any way of managing that. And I do not want to boil every bit of everything that we have, because this rock is at 1200 C everywhere. Oh boy, 1300 C. There must be a volcano in there somewhere. We do have some other vents and geysers that we still need to explore, but because of the fact that we found our new water source over here and we found our other water source over here, we are water source heavy. Let's see what the blueprint has in store for us. We really aren't taking too many of the duplicates at this point. I'll just take the spare calories and move on. If there is a significant blueprint that comes through the printing pod, I will let everyone know about that if there is something special that comes across. If not, I will just go ahead and take whatever care package that they send with us. The next thing is we need plastics and all kinds of stuff. So we are truly going to bust into this area, make ourselves a nice little liquid lock of something to help, manage that process. Maybe we won't do liquid lock. I really don't know, but I need to get down to this oil biome, get some of this beautiful fossil, get some of that lead that we know that's down here, and start managing that process. At the same time, we might even try to finish this sucker off. It has been sitting here for quite some time, and I haven't done anything with it. Oh, that's unknown. Oh boy, that's awesome. So anyways, yeah, so I am going to queue up some dig commands, and I will be right back when all that is done. And that is it for this area. Wow, the dupes make really quick work of a lot of this stuff now. It is really impressive to watch them work at this point. Most of them have a very good amount of skills as far as getting everything, pumped out. And oh, what is this? Another saltwater geyser. We didn't see that before because it was all blacked out here. So yes. Okay, so our worries of water are pretty much complete. Like, I'm not going to worry about water ever again. Now, this gives us a better idea of kind of how big this area is as far as heat goes. Now, I was tempted to just let the water flow over here and just make all this go cold, but I don't really want to do that. So I want to focus on what we came here to do. Now, I did happen to see a little bit of magma here. So this might be the top of our magma biome. And if that's the case, then that's going to be really cool for our power generation, because then we can do a power spine right here. But that does mean that we will have to try to figure out a way of getting through this right there. I would like to put my ladder systems right through here with all that jazz. There's this right here that I can use to do my initial steel production and do my plastic production and all that stuff. So we may be able to use this biome as well. I'm not really sure what we want to do exactly, but I'm really kind of planning this out. I think I might need to just cut across here to see more of what's going on here. So that's probably what we're going to do. I want to try to keep these sleet wheat as best as I can. And I think that this path right through here is going to be our best bet. I can make a small incision, almost like a doctor does. But this is snow, isn't it? Oh, it's going to knock that guy out. So I might have to go right through here. I can do a 2 wide. What do we got? Granite to build with here. So what we can do is a nice 2 wide kind of cut through here and make it so that the dupes can get in here and do their digging without really disturbing any of this sleet wheat. If I don't have to, I don't want to. So let's see. We're gonna go up. They can jump. And they can jump. And they can not jump. So then we'll just do a ladder made out of... Can we do granite ladders? Yes. So let's do a granite ladder there. Kind of come in here. Dig out a little bit of this nonsense. And then we should be able to get through to here and see what this has in store for us. I'm really looking forward to seeing the magma, seeing the everything. If we can figure out a way to wiggle ourselves through this giant beast of a... Oof, man. So I don't know, maybe we'll do some like insulated tiles. So, I mean, the dupes aren't going to get hurt because of the... It's just an inconvenience. I mean, I would like to make this the industrial sauna. You know, it's already hot, so I don't really care. We can do the steam and all that stuff in here and make one of those industrial saunas that you see all the time through here, and it would be really great. And get some of this other stuff like the bleach stone and whatnot. I might even put like an auto thing to put the bleach stone and get it to quit doing that. But yeah, I'm not too worried about gases mixing and all that jazz. But I do want to make sure that we can get down here. We should be able to get down here just fine. Oh, yeah. Okay. And then the other thing is I'm thinking that it's pretty temperate through here. I could continue this down and kind of go around that and see what we got going on down here. So we have like, what do we got down here? Obsidian and granite. We're going to make some more granite ladders since this is the materials that we have right there. I can't do... Well, I can use that. And then we'll come across and get into this guy. We might even actually block this one off now that we don't need it. Because this water comes out pretty hot. Or we could just go down this way. We could submit for a bioscan. We'll make that a priority 9. And then we can come down this and see what we have. What do we got around here first? Oh, we got sedimentary rock. We got all kinds of local materials. So yeah, we might just even do that. Let's get that ladder with the sedimentary rock. We'll even get that sucker going this way. That way we can see what we got going on. Okay. So, new printables. What do we got? Blueprint. Ooh, shovel eggs. Oh no. I want them, but I'm not ready for them. We can kill them. No biggie. We're still cleaning this area out. Seems that we aren't doing a very good job of it. What do we got going on here? Level 6s. Let's make this a priority 7. And then we'll do sweep. 7. Let's go ahead and... If we wrangle this, we have no place to put them. Let me do something here real quick. And I'll be back with an idea in just a minute. So what my idea is to build like they can put all the eggs here. They can have a critter drop off here. They can come and just anything I need wrangled or whatever will just be put here. Made a mess. Oh no, who's trapped? How in the world? I know how. Oh boy. Let me fix this. In the meantime, so they can drop, I'm going to have them drop all the eggs in here, like shovel eggs and other eggs that I don't care about. And then we'll have the critter drop off here so we can wrangle up things that we don't, you know, don't want to deal with. So like the pips and the things of that nature can all go here, and then they can just crawl around this area and die, and then we can have their meat later. Maybe I'll even have an auto sweeper to sweep up and put in our meat like we have currently. I mean, we have 26,000 calories of barbecue. Barbecue's looking good, but now we have to follow this dupe around until they get out of there. Blah, 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 blah. Oh boy. All right. So let's go ahead and watch them do their thing. They're almost out of oxygen. Follow Cam. Here we go. Need you to take your suit off where I want you to. There has been an update to the game, which has been pretty cool. As far as like you can move items to a specific location if you want going forward. I think that is a really cool thing that can be done. So yeah, who are you? Groundhog? Groundhog, come back and get this. So you can move items to a specific location, which I think is really neat. Like that was a good add-on for them to do. There we go. We got him fixed. Anyways, so instead, let's go ahead and put ladder pieces here so that you guys stop being so silly. Oh, there's uranium there. Well, we're not going that way. Okay, so it's looking more like this side. It's going to be our option. But look at that. All right, we have a nice little magma pocket there. I wonder... I hope that my oil is not separated. That would be really unfortunate. Because then we'd have to have... Okay. Anyways, we're going to continue kind of working on this stuff. I'm going to start digging some of the biome out, and we'll go from there. I would definitely want to make sure that I kind of keep this a vacuum if I can help it, because it helps with, you know, transferring of heats and all that jazz. I don't know. We might not vacuum it out. I don't know yet. But I definitely want to get some geothermal power going. So we got quite a bit to try to get done in this. So there may be some big gaps in between pop ins and pop outs. I'll try to make it as concise to one project at a time as I can, but I want to get all the rest of this map kind of discovered and revealed. And then we will see, what we're going to do with our oil, geothermal power, get some steel production going and all that stuff. So that's kind of the plan of attack. I hope I have enough time to get to it all, but we'll see here in a little bit. So when something important happens, I will pop back in. So it looks like Toolman has finally graduated to the Skill Scrubber. Yeah, their athletics is really high. He is, when I checked it was at 14. So we're going to let him get skill scrubbed and then fall flat on his face. It's going to be glorious. Yeah, and we're going to get him into a suit so that he can start digging, and all his happiness can be made by digging. So let's check out Toolman, what we've got him doing. Nope, he is going to be building and digging. Yeah, he loves that stuff. He's gonna just love life after that. So yeah, and then he can just help out on anything else as it needs to be done. So we'll get him going on that, and then we should have enough suits for everyone to be using. Oh, currently no oxygen. What's going on there? Let's look at our pipe overlay here. Nope, pipe overlay. Oh, we forgot to disconnect this. Gosh, we did that. Like, oh, that's what happens when you get sick and it takes you forever to get back at things. You forget to do things like that. All right, so we're going to get that going and get some more oxygen into these suits so that everybody has one. I see I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's make some more because we're definitely going to need it. 5 sounds good. Let's get 5 more of these. Yeah, we'll get that going and we'll get those delivered as soon as we can. But yeah, so he has graduated. He has fallen on his face. Oh, we missed it. Now we're going to go into his skills. Tool man, where you at, big guy? There he is. He's got 8 points to do. Going to go into those two, and then we're going to try to get him into that. Well, we get one. You know what? We really don't need that one, but that's okay. He'll be right as rain soon enough. And then we'll give him permission to get out of here. And he can start helping out with all the construction that we're going to be having up here very soon. All right, so I think that my plan is to try to make a way down through here. I'm just trying to block this off so that I can push this water over and just make my ladder come down through here, avoiding that hot area and actually coming down right kind of next to this guy. This would be, we still don't really know much about him. This is part of the new DLC that I didn't know about, but we may knock and see about what we got to do to get him. But it does look like we have another pocket of hot here. We finally got down to this area. There's some oil, random oil there. So we may come over, I think, and bump in on top here. And this will be our way into our oil biome here. And then we can really start kind of seeing if this is just a pocket. Like, I don't see a volcano in here. So, but this could go down farther. If the oil biomes are separated, this is going to be interesting. We may have to do something up in this area to make like a oil thing, but we can use this lava to make, or this lava to kind of make our petroleum boiler that we want to do. So I'm kind of just looking at it, trying to figure out what exactly we're going to do here. But we're making some good headway, and yeah, we'll see about what's up next when we get across here. I think I'm just going to cut across and be done with it. See what's going on. We'll do it right here. Yeah, that seems good. Oh boy, there's our diamond. We need that diamond. Oh, we need that diamond. Yeah, so we're going to keep digging. We're going to keep exploring a little bit more. We're almost at 200 cycles. We're doing great, actually, for 200 cycles. We're pretty sustainable on water. We're pretty sustainable on food. I don't think that we're going to really have any big problems, famous last words. But yeah, we'll kind of still want to explore out this side of the biome as well. We may even try to do that right now. I may cut across and see what we can do. Maybe block this cool steam vent off. But we have quite a bit of uranium just on this biome alone. I mean, I think this is uranium there. There's some more here. I know we have to go somewhere to get the bees. But yeah, we can go ahead and just start cutting some things out, making sure that our colds stay cold and our hot stay hot. But yeah, let me cut across here and see what's in here, and I'll be right back. All right, so we have one of these little logic gates here. These are usually pretty simple, but basically you just need to turn everything green so that this goes green and da-da-da-da-da. So it's pretty simple. You just flip and make that green. I think this one goes green. This one, nope, this one needs to be on. And there you go, gate open. So as long as everything's green, everything's good. Yeah, don't touch this one. That's a not gate. So these are pretty simple. They can get access into here, and that's that. So I've decided that on this side, I'm just going to cut down here, go ahead and jump into this oil side just to see where it goes, what it does, how far this way, how far that way. Maybe we could see a little bit better. We're also got this completed, so we're coming straight down this ladder so we can kind of see what's down here. This is more of the oil biome. How far does it go this way? How far does it go that way? Well, we kind of know how far it goes this way, but I'm going to cut across and see if there's anything that we really want. What is this? Polluted water? Oh my gosh. It's a big old pocket of polluted water. Yeah, we probably don't want to touch that, actually. So maybe we'll cut across here and then go down. But I did find some neutronium here, and I found one here and here in the oil biome. Very odd. Oh, there's another one. Ceiling collapse. Oh, yeah, you're good. Right? You're good? Yes, you're good. It's odd. I don't ever remember seeing something in the oil biome before. Maybe this is a new map and it's new to me. So very curious about that. Interesting. But anyways, if anything, we'll be able to kind of decide what we want to do once we get this oil biome kind of revealed as best as we can. Yeah, so I will kind of let this be discovered and we'll come back with a look at the oil biome and what we're going to do next. All right, so this is what we've discovered. This is just a random oil biome here, and there's no, this is weird. I've never seen anything like this. It's just like an oil pocket. So we're going to strip this sucker out and probably pump it over to this area when we can. And I'm hoping that this provides more oil, because all I see is 1, 2 oil reservoirs so far. Yikes. That is a little skimpy. I'd have to look back on the first episode of what we chose, if we chose the irregular biome thing, or irregular oil. If that means that they're separated, that would be very irregular, sir. But anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna queue this up to be stripped out. Like, we could use all of this diamond, and I think there might be some lead in here somewhere. Yep, there's some lead. There's some lead. So we're just gonna strip this sucker out, do the best that we can, pool up all those juicy resources into one area down here at the bottom, and then yeah, we're gonna pump it out. Probably we may even try to pump it out to this tank if we can. And this can just be our oil tank for now until we figure out what we're doing down in this biome. But yeah, let me queue up some dig commands and let him rip. All right, let's let him rip. We've got this set like we normally do. We have all of the ladder segments as a priority 9. We have the dig commands put in like we want. We will do a little deconstruct once all of this is kind of in the way. But until then, let's see what the dupes can do. And with that, we are done destroying this biome. All right, we have done a great job clearing this out. We have tons of lead down here now. We have everything that we need. And as I was kind of looking at this, I think that this is where we're going to probably try to do our geothermal power. And we might be able to even throw some of this rock in there and kind of keep it cooled off as best as we can. I'm thinking we might put a spike right through here, get all this, you know, magma into what we need, because we have a little bit of a space here to work with, that we can start pushing the magma here and there and all that stuff. So this will probably be our location for the geothermal power. We can run that spine, I believe, straight up, which will be very convenient, and tap into our main place without going through this rock. Now, the next thing to kind of look at is we're going to kind of destroy this out and see where this leads to, as well as look into what these niobium or neutronium, gosh, I keep saying niobium, neutronium geysers are, and this one as well, just to see what we can find in those. So when we get to a point where we're about to discover that stuff, I will pop back in. If not, we will just continue doing our thing. We're still looking good on time, so the episode will have some kind of finalizing of this stuff and getting that oil biome. We have been waiting to get to the oil for a very long time. We may even probably turn most of this into plastic. Can do it right here and start doing some steel. Happy days, happy days. We need that plastic to make the steam turbines. We need the also to do other things, like I need plastic ladders. I noticed that it was taking forever, it seemed like, for the dupes to get down and into the biomes. So but yeah, in the meantime, we've taken a few care packages, nothing too fancy to talk about. We're almost done sweeping this out. Actually, we need to set that again to another sweep priority because we obviously dropped some things here. This is vacuumed out, so we could start expanding our base into this. Probably even expand our base here, get a couple more ranches going. Think about feeding everybody on barbecue. Barbecue is up to 61,000 calories, so that's good for our dupes. We crushed up some copper to get our Atmos suits, and for here we still just got to power them up and put all of our oxygen in. So we did some things in the background. We've been killing it on the research. Every time that it goes off, I just come in here, pick the next thing in line, because we don't have the data stuff yet, but we'll have to make a rocket for that. But I want to get some petroleum for that to make a petroleum rocket, so on and so forth. Might even try to start, oh man, we left a little research way back here. We might even actually start making some oxalite so that we can use that to as our oxidizer when we go into space, blah, 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 blah. Still have lots to do. I'm thinking about a storage for everything, just a bulk storage area, because the frames are getting a little rough and the saves are getting a little long. And I just want to make sure that we're running as optimally as possible. So yeah, I'm going to jump down into this and get this kind of cored out, not cored out, but explored a little bit. And I will pop back in once we have a good idea of what we're looking at in this area. All right, so let's see what we got going on in these two guys. We have a water geyser, okay, and a cool steam vent. Well, the water geyser would have been helpful a long time ago. They put my water geysers way down here. That is unbelievable. Okay. Well, the cool steam vent, don't care about. We'll block it off. Same as this guy. We're probably just going to block him off too, because we don't want him spilling his water out into all of this. So let's go with just some good old igneous rock tiles. We will block you up. So yeah, we will put a ladder across so we don't get anybody stuck. Same thing with you. We will probably just come across like so. Build this up. Oh boy, when I do that, it's going to knock some stuff out. Uh-oh. That is no good, my friends. Let's try and prevent that from happening. Gonna have to do some fancy angle digging, it looks like. Oh boy, that's not gonna work at all. How are we gonna do this? If I take that out, it's gonna let that salt water out. It's 900 grams of it. Can we attack this from up here? We can. Yeah, we absolutely can. So let's dig across here. We'll even get up there and block that guy off with some, what do we got? Let's local here. Granite, hardstone. All right, so let's do granite for you. So let's build some granite ladders as well. We'll just let you get blocked off. Like that. And then we can come in here and do this from this side. And I think that's going to be a lot better for us. In all honesty, we'll go ahead and do that. So we've been also knocking out the research like crazy. It seems like every time I click on something, it's done. I noticed that on the material study terminal that it had automation, so I don't have to keep flipping this switch. I set it up that with a NOT gate, so it's going to be loading itself up as long as it has the rad bolts that it needs. So we also set this to 52, which seems to be the perfect amount for it to shoot 50 into this every time. So it loses 2 rad bolts as it goes through this, which is interesting to know. Oh gosh, get out of there, buddy. Man. I tried to set something up here to take care of all of our eggs and things, but it doesn't seem like they want to take these eggs where I want them. So I don't know. I have to do some thinking and look at some stuff. We're also getting quite a bit of starvation, but man, we have some really long journeys to get down to these biomes. Quite a bit of back and forth. This and slipping this down through here is looking more and more enticing every time I think about it. But yeah, I'm gonna try to, finish up some of this. I set some digging up here. I want to discover the last little bit of these two. I found a neutronium down here, and then I found another one here. I want to try to reveal these before we end this episode, because we are looking a little tough on time. And I am going to, in the next episode, we're going to start in on plastics and steel. I think that is kind of going to be the next thing that we really do. I'm going to probably put some bins up here, get some iron over here, and do that. Maybe get some iron production and then into steel, and then just do it over here where it's nice and cool, and we can pull the oil up, cycle it through, pull the oil down. This is quite a bit. It's at 75C. It'll be a long time. I can pull it from here, put it up there, and then drop it down here and let this slowly heat that up that way. That's kind of the best way I know to do it. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment down below on a better way to do it. I would definitely like to hear it. I have been getting quite a few comments on some videos. I do appreciate the feedback, guys. Keep it coming. As I said at the beginning of all of this, I am not an expert at this game, nor do I claim to be. If you want to, I can give you some suggestions of some really good players that play Oxygen Not Included that I personally love to watch. And they're just entertaining, and they do some wild and crazy things that I could never possibly imagine doing myself. So yeah, I'm kind of more the basic guy, plays games. So, but yeah, I'm gonna cut in when we reveal these last couple neutronium. I said it right, neutronium things. And then we'll go from there. I'm gonna dig across here to get this one, and then I'm probably gonna put a ladder down to get this one, probably right here, and then shoot over. So I'll pop back in when we've done, when we got that ready. All right, here we go. What do we got? A steam vent and a carbon dioxide. Don't really want either of them. So we'll just block those suckers off, and that will be it. Now who's starving? Mole Man. Get up there and get you something to eat, buddy. We got the calories for you. Yeah, the commutes are getting really long, actually, and it is starting to become a problem. So we may have to do something about some, access to this to be a little better, a little simpler. But I think that we're going to just kind of put a stop to this side for now, because we don't really need to get this, as we have this side over here. We will definitely be using this and that ice biome to get all of our steel and iron and production going. I'll kind of give it a think and see what we find out, what we want to do here. But yeah, I definitely think that's going to be in store for the next episode, as we are running really short on time, and I definitely want to try to keep these in my range of 30 to 35 minutes. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. It is good to be back and making episodes. I can talk again, and that is fantastic. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing, please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it does help the channel out. hit that notification bell so you can be alerted of any time Oxygen Not Included or any other content gets uploaded to the channel. Click one of the buttons at the end of the screen so that you can be you can see some other content that we got going on. We got some demos playing. There's lots of games coming out this year, so I am excited to play for you. Whatever it is that you suggest, leave a comment down below. Yep, so this is Addo from Addo's Playtime. I will see you in the next video. Bye now.